Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. They've won a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Serginho with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Pelé. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it, tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Inter Milan have a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Mateus. So we're still where we started right now. Pelé puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chooses to go cross-field. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And here's Messi. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. And here's Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Knocks it into space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Pelé. Yeah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a throw. Lahm. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Lam. And here's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, given away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Maldini. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Khan getting this one clear. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everybody, to make sure
Reflections
to
on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he thumps it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuram. And Serginho. Serginho takes control of it, and he's on the move. Oh, that's clever. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. Yamal. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Serginho does well to get it back. Out to the right. Yamal might just make this. Mateus. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And Inter now could counter-attack. Well, they've got it again, and it's come back to the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Lahm. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. The ball has bounced loose now. He's found some space. Great chance! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his team...
And the finish! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? And now the breakaway, and it's Michel Platini. Inter Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bale making good progress on the right-hand side. Vieira. Donatoni. Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Rooney. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Platini. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. That is a brilliant interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lahm picks it up out wide. Best. And it's made its way to him. Bale. Vieira. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And a quick reminder today,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Lahm looking for the run. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That's a half-decent try.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And it's made its way to him. There's no flag. Shot could be on. Shot, surely! And this is Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. It's played through for him. That's an excellent interception. Khan gets it away. Oh, super ball. Chance! Goal! Inter! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ronaldinho. Big chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus. And he's being shifted off it. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get it through? Cruyff. Turns and goes back. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 30 minutes is number 11.
Inter Milan go into the lead. And he's forced to go back. Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just the goalkeepers, and the shots! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well read, nice interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Mateus. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram. Salam. Now it's Hazard. Rummenigge on 2 now and looking for 3. Rijkaard. Azar. And it's Azar. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Inter Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini, and he's gone searching crossfield.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cruyff, this is promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Ferdinand. And it's Maldini. Chips it through. Dida claims comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Serginho. Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's...
And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 27,
Both
Serginho.
sides then taking this chance
Number
to
6,
turn to their benches.
Jamal.
Inter
Number
Milan
20,
grab a 3-goal lead. It's
coming
just
on the
too
field,
easy.
Number 10,
Best.
Donny. Number 14, Bale. Number 4, Gullit. Substitutions taking place.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No, that was never going to make it. That is lovely. And he's on his way. Can he finish? Great football, shot and save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of shot a goal! Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. Best! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he spark a counter here? Pirlo, good purposeful running this. And he was alert to it. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Davids with a definite fell there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Pretty robust defending.
Goes down, but nothing given. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thuram. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So their fourth corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Donadoni getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. And it's Pirlo. Thinks about the shot. Pirlo gets flagged offside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. They've got to be quick to recover this. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Has been indicated.
That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Bale. Rummenigge. Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's clever. Davids gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. Opts for safety. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bale. Donadoni is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick announcement.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Inter.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate.
Messi! It's a loose ball. Nicely weighted ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Short changes him with that pass, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Cruyff! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rummenigge. Mateus. This looks promising. Mateus! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Decent enough try.
Mateus just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And here's Messi. He's looking wide. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Vieira. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nicely spread. And it's Hazard. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Grealish. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Neymar. Mateus. And it's Vieira. Now it's Grealish. That's a little off target. Ferdinand. time and again they are repelled. Now it's Messi. Azar. And it's played forward. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chips it through. And he's managed to get free. Not the most convincing of passes. Alarm. Now it's Messi. Now it's Azar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Rummenigge. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Great defending, strong and determined. So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No way through. And here's Yamal. Now it's Neymar.
Has been indicated.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Neymar. No foul, says the referee. And here's Yamal. Lahm. Cross to the back post. It's a mighty effort! You've got to be quick to recover this. Crossed in again. There's the whistle for half-time. But it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He is through here. There's the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Deftly away. Azar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal. Neymar. Come backwards here.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Look at the space here. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Yamal. And it's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Azar. Inter Milan finding their passes. Lahm.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Neymar. Number 20,
And the finish!
Van Basten.
And he
Number
nearly
6,
went all the way.
Yamal.
Pele can really show
Number
some
27,
outlandish skills, which is always
Serginho.
welcome and obviously
Number
refreshing.
11, Grealish. Coming on the field, number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 4, Gullit. Number 14, Bale. Number 10, Donadoni. Number 21, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Platini. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan find a position of shoots on the ball, and it's come back out to him.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Thuram calmly anticipates. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Ronaldinho. Gullit touches it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pullet. That's an excellent interception.
Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Just 5 minutes left. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Oh, really well played.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
That's a sharp pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Bale. Vieira.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Added time.
And he cuts out the supply. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Bale. Can he get it through? So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super...